Hello everyone, we're from Group Keva. Our topic is Malaysia's political affairs and development issues. Our group members are 刘忠阳、李梦友、周林夕、何宇科、陈文浩和瑞涵洛. First, let's look at two background. Malaysia practices a primary domestic on the constitutional system. The Yangdi Ouyang serves as the head of the state, where the prime minister is the head of government and leads the branch. This permanently constitutes of the Dewan Ruga and Dewan Nagra, which are responsible for lawmaking and governments. This political system is designed to ensure domestic representation and the rule of law. Political stability is a crucial factor of the national government. A stable policy a government enables to government to formulate to implement long-term policies. FDI enhance economic growth and maintain public confidence, social stability, and also contributes to social harmony, national unity, and efficient public service delivery. Number two is the research problem. Political efforts have become one of the major changes influencing Malaysia's development. Although Malaysia has achieved a confident economy and social progress since government since independence and urgent public development have raised the concerns regarding government's government's effectiveness and policy stability. One major issue is frequent change of the government and the political leadership. Since 2018, Malaysia has experienced several changes in ruling and prime minister. Such political transitions have created uncertainty among investors, business, and government programs, and reduce administrative efficiency. Another change is political polarization. Political divisions based on the part enhance interest and logical differences between increasingly visible. Number two is the research problem. Political efforts have become one of the major changes influencing Malaysia's development. Although Malaysia has achieved a confident economy and social progress since government since independence and urgent public development have raised the concerns regarding government's government's effectiveness and policy stability. One major issue is frequent change of the government when the political leadership since 2021 8 Malaysia has experienced several changes in ruling and prime minister. Such political transitions have created uncertainty among investors, business, and government programs, and reduce administrative efficiency. Another change is political polarization. Political divisions based on the part enhance interest and logical differences between increasingly visible.
Hello everyone. Today I will talk about the main factors that affect Malaya political development. Malaya faces several political problems. Their problems are important because they can affect the country, economy, society, and government. The first factor is political instability. Unstable in recent years, Malaya has changed its government many times. Different political groups often form and break coalitions. This makes it hard to keep long-term plans. It also reduces trust from investor and certainty. The second factor is corruption and government's problems. Some corruption costs have reduced public trust in the government. People also feel that decision making is not always transparent. When rules are not clear or fair, it becomes different to build a strong political system. The third factor is illness and identity politics. Malaya is a country with many ethnic groups, sometimes political parties force too much race or religion. This can create a misunderstanding and social division. It also makes natural unity more difficult. The fourth factor is economic and police changes. Problems like inflation and high living costs affect people's daily life. When governments change, policies may also change. This makes long-term planning different and affect development. In conclusion, these four factors are connected. Political instable, weak government, social division, and economic pressure all affect Malaya development.
Let us begin with the first main point, economic resilience. Simply put, money likes a safe place. There is a very clear and proven connection between a stable, peaceful government and a rich, growing country. When business know that the rules won't change suddenly tomorrow, they feel safe to invest and grow. You can clearly see this positive result in our recent numbers. Stability has helped our country achieve a strong 4.9% GDP growth, and it has helped the region recover beautifully in 2024 and 2025. This means more jobs and better salaries for the people. On the other hand, what happens when politics become messy, noisy, and unpredictable? Foreign investors get very worried. They do not want to risk their millions of dollars instead of building factories here. They take their money and fly away on other neighboring countries. We call this FDI flight. This sudden loss of money makes our local financial market highly unstable and hurt the daily lives of ordinary Malaysians. Now let us move to the second box on your slide, social cohesion, or how unite we are as a people. Politics does not just affect our wallet, it affects our hearts and minds. When the government changes too many times, or when leaders spend all their time fighting each other instead of solving problems, the ordinary citizens start to feel tired, frustrated, and confused. Slowly, they lose trust in their leaders and the democratic system itself. Furthermore, during unstable political times, some politicians use what we call identity politics. This means focus too heavily on race and religion just to win votes. By making people scared or angry for a beautiful, multiracial, and multi-religious country like Malaysia, this is a very dangerous game. It is double-edged sword. It might help a politician with an election, but it creates deep anger, divides our people into different groups, and breaks the peace and harmony we have worked so hard to build over many generations. The third point is about government efficiency. If a government keeps changing, important national projects often get delayed or completely cancelled. But with a stable government, we can follow long-term plans smoothly. A great example is the economic Mandarin framework because the government feels secure. Leaders have the courage to make decisions that are difficult but necessary for future. For example, they can cut unfair sub, subsidy and save up money to protect the country from the future emergencies. Even some people might complain at first. Finally, let's look at our image in the world. Malaysia has the huge responsibility of being the chair of Asia in 2025. This means all eyes in Southeast Asia and the world are on us. If our own country is messy, we cannot successfully lead others. Our internal plays show other countries that we are strong, organized, and ready to be the leader. A good image tells foreign countries that Malaysia is a safe, reliable, and highly competitive place to visit and do business. Thank you.
And next, I would like to present our suggestion to improve Malaysia political affairs and development issue. Our purpose initiative is called Malaysia Forward 2035. The goal of this initiative is to strengthen Malaysia's political system and support stability, national development. It is based on 5 important values: integrity, stability, transparency, innovation, and united. Our tagline is build a stable government, developing a strong nation. We believe that good governance is the foundation of a country's success. When a government is honest, transparent, and stable, people will have great trust in the system. At the same time, is create a better environment for economic growth and social harmony. To achieve this goal, Malaysia Forward 2035 focus on 6 key strategies. They are strengthening anti-corruption measures, enhance political stability, increase government transparency, encourage youth participation, expanding digital government, and promoting inclusive national development. These 6 strategies work together to improve governance, strengthen the economical, and create a better future for all Malaysians. And next, I would like to explain each strategy in more detail. The first strategy is strengthening anti-corruption measures. Corruption is one of the biggest challenges affecting Malaysia's political system and economic development. We suggest strengthening the independence of the MACC, requiring ministers and senior officials to declare their assent, increasing penalties for corruption, and using AI to monitor government spending. This action can reduce corruption, improve public trust, and attract more investment. The second strategy is enhance political stability. Frequent change in government can affect policy constant and investor confidence. We recommend strengthening the Anti-Party Hopping Act, encourage better corruption among coalition parties, and creating bipartisan committees to discuss important national policies. A stable political environment allowed government to focus on long-term development. The third strategy is increasing government transparency. We propose creating a national open data portal where citizens can easily access information about government spending, public projects, and national development. We also recommend strong parliamentary oversight and independent audits. Great transparency will improve accountability and reduce corruption. The fourth strategy is encourage youth participation. Young people are the future of Malaysia. We suggest improve civic education, expand youth leadership program, creating a national youth policy council, and offer more internship corruption in government agency. This program will encourage young people to become more involved in national development and future discussion making. The fifth strategy is expanding digital government. We recommend integrating government service into one digital platform so that citizens can easily access services such as license application, tax payment, healthy care appointment, and welfare support. We also suggest using AI customer service and digital identified system to improve efficiency and reduce bureaucracy. Finally, the sixth strategy is promoting inclusive national development. We believe that development should benefit every Malaysian. Therefore, we propose improved rural infrastructure, expanding internet access in Sabah and Sarawak, supporting small and medium enterprise, and providing more education and technical training opportunity. We also encourage suitable development projects that create jobs while protecting the environment.
For this section, I will discuss two case studies and evaluate how political affairs influence the Malaysia national development. The first case study is Malaysia political instability from 2018 to 2022. During this period, the Malaysia experienced several changes of government and prime minister within a short time. This shows that coalition policy become flagged after the 2018 general election. The instability affected the national development in several ways. First, the policy continuity has disturbed because each new government had different priorities. Second, the investor confidence has affected because the investors prefer a stable and predictable political environment. And the third, the public trust declined because the people may feel that political leaders are more focused on the power struggles than solving national issues. One important reform during this period have anti-party hopping law in 2022. This helped reduce the political defections, but it could not completely solve the coalition instability. Therefore, the case shows that Malaysia needs stronger political institutions and more constant leadership. The second case study is the Madani government reforms. The Madani reform work has introduced to strengthen Malaysia through the good governance, economic development, and social justice. The Madani is based on the values such as the sustainability, prosperity, innovation, respect, trust, and compassion. These values show that national development should not only focus on the economic growth, but also on fairness, public welfare, and trust in government. Under the framework, the government focused on institutional reform, anti-corruption efforts, better public service delivery, and the economic restructuring. These reforms are important because good governance can improve the political confidence and attract more investment. There are also positive signs such as stronger economic growth and investment recovery. However, the challenges still remain. The corporation slow reform the implementation, and the political distrust are still the major issues. Therefore, the Madani can be seen as the positive reform agenda, but its success depends on real implementation, transparency, and strong enforcement. Overall, these two case studies shows that political stability plays an important role in Malaysia development. From the first case study, we can see the instability creates many problems. It can delay policies, weaken the public administration, reduce the investor confidence, and lower public trust. From the second case study, we can see that a more stable government can create an opportunity for reform, the economic recovery, and the long-term planning. There are some positive developments, such as the anti-party hopping law. This information of the unit government and the Madani framework. However, the Malaysia still faces the challenges such as federal coalition policies, corruption, ethnic and identity policy, and public dissatisfaction with the cost of living issues. In conclusion, the political stability is not only about keeping government in power. True stability are also required good governance, transparency, accountability, and a policy that benefits all citizens. If Malaysia can strengthen the areas, the political stability can support the economic development, national unity, and a more sustainable future.
Okay, and now I will share the conclusion of our report about Malaysia politics and national development. First, let's quickly recap our country's basic system. Malaysia runs a democratic government with the king as our head of state. Without daily politics, our economy, social life, and public service and can never grow well. But ever since the general election back in 2018, we have faced a lot of political troubles. We changed governments many times. Political parties often break their cooperation. People split over race and religion. Corruption still happens a lot. Citizens no longer trust leaders easily, and national plans keep getting changed every time new minister take charge. All these issues together slow down our country's process. Let me talk about how unsuitable politics hurts us in daily life. For our economy, every time the government changed, investors feel unsure and hold back their money. Less foreign investment means few new jobs. Our currency becomes less valuable, and big infrastructure projects like road or public facilities get delayed again and again. For society, politics often focus on winning votes by treating different racial or religious groups, which slowly creates gap between Malaysians. Plus, prices keep going up while salaries stay low. So many young people feel disappointed and lose the sense of being unitedly as one nation. For government work, civil servants had to restart all their plans whenever a new cabinet comes in. Public service become slow and messy, and leaders usually care more about staying in power than solving long-term national problems. Globally, other countries see Malaysia as unsuitable. We lose influence within ASEAN. Foreign businesses choose our neighboring countries instead, and our country's reputation gets worse. To fix all the problems, our group came up with a long-term plan called Malaysia Forward 2035 with 5 simple goals. Honestly, stable politics, open government, new ideas, and unity. We have 6 easy solutions. Number 1, give more power to anti-corruption office and use digital tools to watch government spending to cut bribery. Number 2, improve the rule against party switching and let different parties discuss national plans together to keep the government steady. Number 3, share all government spending and project data online for everyone to check, so leaders work more openly. Number 4, let more young people join public talks and learn about public affairs at school since young and are Malaysians' future. Number 5, put all government service online in one place to make daily paperwork easier for all citizens. And number 6, build more factories in rural area and help small local business so every Malaysians from every state can join economic growth. Last, a short word about true public stability does not only mean one government stayed long in office. It needs honestly leaders, open decision making, a united nation, and long-lasting development plans. Thank you.